welcome to my video. How are you? I hope you're all doing fine. So today I'm going to be showing that's amazing, innovative and highly creative. Today I'm going to be showing you how to program and how to use this. And if you ask what is this is an OLED screen that is available. See, prerequisites include a couple of things. So first we are going to need the OLED screen, of course. Then we are going to need the USB connector. We are going to need a breadboard and an Arduino Uno for this. Additionally, we are going to need some of these wires. These are called jumper wires and their pins are dew point male to male. Let's go. So let's start making the circuit connections. So first I'm going to have to ask you to mount this OLED screen on your breadboard. Step number 1. Then I'm going to have to ask you to make the connections with these jumper wires. So let's make them. So what I would like to do is positive to positive, ground to ground, and let me just make the connections right. And then I would like you to connect the other two serial pins to the analog pins of the Arduino board, because they're going to be receiving analog waves. And let me just connect this wire really quick, and I'm almost done. Now let's go programming. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go write the code as I said, but first I need you to do two things. Number 1, I would like you to download this thing. This is the Arduino IDE where you are going to be writing your source code. And also what I am going to have to ask you is to download the libraries respectively. So you are going to be downloading these two libraries as you can see here. It is this, the Adafruit _SSD1306.h, and second the Adafruit _GFX.h. The first one is to edit and make changes in the OLED screen, and the second one is the graphics module.
So this is the main source code which I've written, and now I'm going to walk you through it at every step. So first off, we include the 3 libraries that are present here: wire library, the Adafruit _GFX, and the Adafruit _SSD1306.h library. So what the wiring library does is it's a package or library, of course, that helps in the process of adding the serial connections and everything to the main code. So now what we do is we create an instance called display for the Adafruit _SSD1306 module or package, and then we give it an Oled reset value, which can be any value at which it will reset, and so I give an integer value 4. So what we do here is in the setup we do the main setup, which is we begin those two libraries function. Here we begin the wire library function, and over here at this very line what I'm doing is this. I'm giving the address, which is a hexadecimal value, and I have to write this specific line of code to start the voltage supply to the main OLED screen. So just so you know, this is a very simple thing. I'm not making it too complex, and this is for beginners only. And now I am writing my own function here. So it clears the display at first. Then what it does is it sets the text color to white, and then it sets the text size to number 1, and then in this very line what it does is it sets the cursor to 1, 3, where 1 is on the x and 3 is on the y axis. And lastly, I do this, which is I print a hello world, which is the main information it's printing, and this thing is where I display the textual content and everything. So I call this function in the void loop, which is the main iteration, meaning it happens continuously. And let me just compile it so that I can debug it. I debugged it or compiled it, and I found out that there are no errors. Let's see the result.
Here's the result. As you can see, it printed that textual content which I asked it to in the code, and it's really nice, simple. You can do a lot more with it, which is something which I'll do later in my other videos. So thank you guys for watching, and like, share and subscribe to my channel.